Hello everybody. Welcome back to another Champions update, which takes place completely 100% without a doubt, I would not lie to you, in my regular living space. So I have acquired a green screen. I have also acquired this mic that doesn't work, that isn't plugged in at all. So just to kind of spice things up, because I'm bored. So the issue starts out and Viv is giving Kamala a ride home. Kamala in the last issue, if you remember, she basically quit the team and said that she couldn't lead it anymore. So this is Viv kind of dropping her home after that, I guess. And Kamala essentially says that she's just very overwhelmed right now, she's very emotional, and she needs time to focus, and she needs time away from the team, which, who can really blame her? I mean, she has not been having a great time lately. Viv then goes on to say that she will lead the team in Kamala's absence, which, as Viv Vision's #1 fan, was great for me personally. But it gets slightly more depressing after that, because, you know, this is Champions 2019 and happy things aren't allowed to happen. Viv 2.0 is back. For those of you who don't know, Viv 2.0 was created after the Worlds Collide event when Viv died and they tried to, like, recreate her and it didn't work out. Essentially, she tries to kill the real Viv, and Viv, trying to protect herself, kills Viv 2.0, but she's not dead. As it turns out, she's kind of still in Viv's mind as like a feedback loop, but she's a little bit more sentient than that, and she kind of like teases Viv about the fact that she's the only remaining champion left and how she needs to address her emotions and like sort of embrace the real Viv, aka Viv 2.0. Which was most interesting to me. I think it was really cool that they finally brought Viv 2.0 back, and it seems like they're finally gonna address like all the stuff that's been going on with Viv, like her emotions, Viv heart, etc. Obviously, I'll get into my opinions later, but yeah. The issue doesn't focus on the whole Viv thing too long. It's really only like a quarter of the issue. The rest is designated to Sam Alexander, aka Nova, who is back with us after a few long months. Now, obviously, the last Champions issues have been interesting, but I've still missed Sam a lot, so seeing him back in this issue was, like, really cool. Now, Sam, just a refresher, he is in space with Caldera, who's kind of this, like, crazy murder lady, to get back his Nova helmet as it was taken away in the Infinity Countdown Champions. Now, third refresher, Caldera is trying to get Sam his helmet back because she wants to fight and kill him. But she wants to do it evenly, so at least she's being good sportsmanship. She approaches the plan to get Sam's helmet back about 200 times more violently than Sam does, because she's a crazy murder lady. Obviously, Sam, who's a champion, you know, the champions were kind of built on not being like crazy murdery and solving problems in a better way, so he's obviously protesting Caldera's violence, but she's not really listening, so it's kind of in vain. We get a short moment where he sees his father in the Nova Corps database, but it's a very short moment. It's really only 2 panels. Then they manage to get one of the commanders to lead them to the place where the helmet is usually kept. This is great. You know, I was thinking like, okay, we're about to get his helmet back, finally. But no, because the Nova Corps has already been robbed and the helmet is gone. Like, can you imagine you're like on a space road trip with a crazy murder lady and you're like, I just want my helmet back so I can stop feeling like second-rate garbage compared to my best friends, and then someone already snatched it. Like, I can't imagine that that's great. So I think we need an F in the chat for Sam Alexander. If you love me, let me go. It was stolen by a group called the Thieves Guild, and this is actually a short connection to the Amazing Spider-Man 2018, where it's essentially this group has stolen a bunch of superhero artifacts, and Sam's helmet, unfortunately, is a part of that. This commander guy, there's a quick moment where he kind of represents all of us working folks, and he has a mini breakdown. Like, obviously, he is not doing great, and this helmet getting stolen is not making things better. My cat is staring at me. Okay, so he has a breakdown, and Caldera is like, we don't have time for this, I'm just gonna like totally kill you after this. And Sam's like, stop killing people, especially this dude who's like not having a great time. So he holds a gun at Caldera and he's like, hey, don't shoot this guy. And Caldera is like, well, psych, because I didn't even give you a loaded weapon, so nice try with that one. So Sam, unfortunately, cannot stop Caldera from killing this guy, which makes my heart hurt, because, like, poor dude, like, he couldn't even get a raise before he died. So after she kills the guy and ticks Sam off, Caldera sends the ship going back to Earth and essentially just puts the plan back into motion that they had before of going to get Sam's helmet so that she can fight and kill him. So, yeah. Overall, this issue was kind of okay. I mean, I was a little disappointed as a Viv stan that we didn't really get more with that, but I'm hoping that, you know, at the very least that was an introduction towards, like, what's to come as far as her finally, like, addressing stuff, because that needs to happen. Also, Sam is, like, my second favorite champion, so getting, like, Sam and Viv content in one issue was, made me happy. And also I was just happy to see Sam again, because we haven't really seen him in a while, obviously to focus on other things, but it's just cool to see him. I mean, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, that's really it. It was kind of underwhelming, but not in, like, a crazy way, like, oh my god, this sucked, I hated it. It was just kind of underwhelming in the sense that, oh, this is probably leading up to more, so you just kind of have to wait to see more. In the future, obviously I would love if these two storylines, Sam trying to find his helmet and Viv finally confronting her emotions, or at least figuring out what's going on with Viv 2.0, I hope those two storylines continue. Hopefully in the next issues so that we don't have to wait a while. And I hope that Sam gets his helmet back and kind of like, I've said before too that I hope Sam realizes he doesn't need the helmet to be like a cool dude or a contributing member, but I don't think that's gonna happen, so I just hope he gets his helmet back so that he can feel better. I've already said before, I like how they addressed Viv's emotions, and I hope that they address it more, but specifically, I hope that they finally address Vivheart, aka Viv Vision and Riri Williams, Ironheart, because they kissed, and they kind of only had like one conversation after that, and it hasn't been addressed, and you know, I ship them a lot, and just in general, I like both characters, and I like it when things are kind of resolved. So I'm hoping that maybe Viv 2.0 finally talks with Viv about that, and Viv can be at peace, and I can be at peace, you know, in terms of knowing if Vivheart is going to happen now or not. And just, I hope Viv, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, I forgot. That's it for this Champions update. I just want to give a shout out to my cheap green screen, which I purchased for $3 at Joann Fabrics. My crappy desk lamp, which is the only lighting I have right now, you can see in the reflection of my glasses. Shout out to this cool Hawaiian shirt I got at the thrift store. Shout out to all of you who support my channel and watch my content. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, I don't know. I hope that you all are having a swell day. I hope that all your goals are getting accomplished. I hope that you're getting rest. I hope that you're drinking water. Unless you're an alien and you don't need water to survive, but I'm pretty sure every living being does. Don't quote me on that.